Hello again, fifth grade. Mrs. Bieber here. And today we are going to talk about using a new tool in our online learning called Flipgrid. Where we are going to start though is in Seesaw. So go ahead over to your activities tab in Seesaw and you will see a welcome to Flipgrid activity that I have assigned to you. What you're going to do is you're just going to click on the assignment and we are going to get started. So what is Flipgrid? Flipgrid is a website that lets us have a conversation and a video discussion. I am able to ask you a question and you are able to respond to me and to each other via video. It lets us connect together as a classroom community without us actually being together. You're going to log in using your school email address that I have provided you. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to take some time to show you how to do that exactly. So, logging on to Flipgrid is super easy. You'll be assigned an activity in Seesaw that requires you to use Flipgrid as a response, kind of like this one. After going through the lesson, you are either going to click on the plus sign at the bottom and follow the link that I have posted there that will take you to your Flipgrid, or there will be a link within the actual slides themselves that you will click on. You will verify yourself using your school email address, and voila, you are logged in just like that. We need to stop for a second though and remember, we are still in school, and so there are some community norms that we have set up. Your words are important. They need to be appropriate and sensible. They need to be positive. Remember, we need to be able to trust each other that we can make mistakes and have that be okay. Remember, mistakes are how we learn. We also need to be prepared with what we say so that it makes sense to everybody who's listening. If you don't have access to a microphone, you need to make sure that you are aware of the things that are in the background as you record. You need to speak super clearly so that we can hear all of the wonderful things that you have to say. Your location also matters. Stay away from really windy spots, and if possible, indoors is best. That way we don't have to hear car alarms, dogs barking, and anything else that we might hear outside near where you are. Flipgrid allows you also to put stickers on your videos. Mrs. Bieber is going to cap that at 2 stickers unless I tell you otherwise. And while Flipgrid does allow it, please don't cover your face. Remember, this is a way that we are communicating, and it's really hard to communicate if we can't see what you are saying and what you look like. So covering your face is really not the best. Right here is where I have embedded the link to the Flipgrid. And this is what you would see, this link here, if Mrs. Bieber puts the link within the actual activity. If not, I will assign or I will attach it below as an activity for you to respond to. But wherever the link is, you are going to go ahead and click it, and your computer is going to load that Flipgrid. You're going to hit login with Microsoft because Microsoft is what we use for our email address. And because I've logged into this computer before, all I have to do is hit my name. And voila, there you go. That's it. You have logged in. So for this specific Flipgrid, I am asking you to tell me all about yourself. We're going to use this to get to know each other a little bit more, and it's going to enable us to play around with some of the features of Flipgrid as well. So you have 60 seconds to share with us anything that you want to share about what makes you you. Some ideas are telling us about your family, some of your hobbies, or your favorites. Remember, think about what you're going to share with us before you actually start your recording. When you've figured out what you want to share, you are going to come down to the bottom and hit this moderated button, this green plus. That shows me that you are going to add your response. And then you are going to record your videos. Before you hit record though, you have the options to add some pretty cool things and cool features, one of which is a filter. You can choose from any of these different filter colors. Mrs. Bieber likes super warm because I think it adds a pretty warm color to my background and I like it. So that's what I'm going to choose. You could choose alien, although remember, it makes it very hard to see your face. You could choose gray. You could choose black and white, anything that makes you happy. Remember, we're learning more about you. After you choose your filter, you can add some text. I'm going to choose to add my name because that way you will hopefully remember how to spell it. But you can choose whatever you want. Maybe you put in some adjectives, what people call you if you have a nickname, and you can move your text around. You can add more text than just one piece. You can put pretty much anything that you'd like. The smiley face is where the fun comes in. It's the stickers. You have access to lots of different stickers that you can put on there. You can even search stickers. I'm just going to go with the solid smiley face. See how you can put it straight over your own face? Please don't do that. I want to see you. After I do that, you can play around with some of the other features here. There's a whiteboard that you can put on. You can use photos for stickers, and then you simply hit record. It gives you a 3-second countdown before it records everything that you say. When you're done telling us about yourself, you can hit pause and then go to next. You will then be able to rewatch the video that you just made. And when you're satisfied, you can go to next. Here's what Mrs. Bieber really loves, the selfie. And you are going to take a selfie of yourself. That's why it's called selfie. And it will be posted along with your video. So strike a pose and hit next. And there you go. You will then be able to put your display name and submit the video. Mrs. Bieber still has to be the one to approve your video to share to the class before it actually gets posted for everybody to see. And that's it. Flipgrid really is quite simple. Can't wait to see what you tell us all about yourself.